Disclaimer. We are not Critical Role or roleplay professionals, so please do temper your expectations. We are a group of misfit friends who just so happen to love playing Dungeons & Dragons. The adventure we are doing is the Sinister Secret of Saltmarsh. Our characters are the Minotaur Fighter, Minos Taurus, played by myself, the Satyr Paladin, called Ariadne Taurus, played by Ray, the Vildakan Wizards, Feralin and Zataz, played by the Captain and Troll. Though, to lead us through this flustercluck of an adventure, we had to hand over to our tamed Dungeon Master. Some say that he is the largest collection of stuffed rabbits in the world, and that he is magnetic to vegetables. All we know is he's Andy Roo. Editor's note and second disclaimer. Warning headphone users. We are a rather loud group, and due to my own inexperiences with microphone setups, we are generally clustered around a small table with the mic in the centre, so expect loud overlapping shouting and loud dice clattering. This was all a big experiment to see if this will work, so you have been warned. I hope you enjoy the video all the same, though.
During our last session, Minos Taurus and Ariadne Taurus both arrive at the harbour town of Saltmarsh, where they meet Ferelum and Zataz. Circumstances lead them to the Prime Water Mansion, where they were invited by Gellan Primewater, a noble, who has an interest in one of the legends surrounding a known abandoned house 5 miles from Saltmarsh, known for its hauntings and eerie tales. One such tale is of a great treasure lurking within. Despite the protests of a frightened elderly man who once entered the mansion of his own accord, our heroes have been given a map of the abandoned house's interior, where an X is marked upon it. Without hesitation, they make their way to investigate the haunted house. Right.
Alright.
So Minos Taurus rejoins the group after a little diversion through a couple of people's back gardens, and having a tucked under his arm, he has a folded up bed sheet.
Where have you been, brother?
Well,
He
you
disappeared.
see, I decided to gather something that might be quite useful for our coming adventure.
Some brain cells, perhaps.
We can work on that.
I don't know what good a bedsheet's going to do us, but if you insist, I suppose.
You'll see, my dear sister, you'll see. Now, let us be off. Though, which way are we actually going? Because I didn't stop for a map or directions.
Follow Zataz, he knows.
I believe it's this way.
Lead on, my small blue friend.
So by believing this way, does your character have a good idea of where it might be?
Following the map that I was given.
Okay then.
What, we have more
You look upon the map, and just a quick reference here. So you guys are there in Saltmarsh,
Oh.
and a little bit the way down here we got the words haunted house, which is actually on the map. So as far as your characters are aware, this house is generally unnamed other than just haunted house. And you've also noticed that even the mere mention, when your characters are talking amongst themselves, that any passerbys almost sort of jolt. Almost like you kind of notice it. You kind of become sort of sensitive to that.
Though, I must say, I've never really been one to be scared of any, ghosts? They're only the spirits of the dead. What harm could they possibly cause to someone like I?
Everything, says an elderly lady behind you. So, you're planning to go to that house?
Yes.
What makes you say that?
Well, you may be big and furry and have big horns, but I'm telling you, there are terrors, unspeakable terrors that lurk within this house. Mark my words.
But, unlike yourself, I have a plan.
They all say that. They all say that. But they never return.
I'm a soldier of the Lord, my good lady. If anyone is adapted to handle them, it should be me. Allay your fears. I should be able to help you.
They all say that as well. But I tell you, the legends that I've heard surrounding this house which is right on the edge of a cliff, overlooking the vast grey seas, I tell you this, even the ships, when they see that house in the horizon, they steer well clear from it.
That's just superstitious nonsense, old dear.
Sea folk are known for their superstitions and of the such.
This ain't the superstitions of the sea folk.
Superstitions of you.
Nah.
And the other old folk. But I think we've tallied enough time talking. Let us head on to this so-called haunted house.
But wait. At least take this. And she passes you. Well, she doesn't exactly pass, but she kind of dangles a necklace. A very, very delicate looking, thin wire sort of necklace.
I take hold of it, but very firmly, because he doesn't know his own strength, and literally just dangles off it one of his horns.
It's quite a pathetic looking thing, but it's got like bits that are, you know what I mean, it's
Like a rosary.
yeah, kind of like that, but metallic. You know, it's almost like she's kind of picked up random stones or random junk and then pieced it together with this.
So perfect for you then.
I just hang it
Overly
on
delicate.
the very tip of my horn.
While the rest of you are talking to this lady, Zataz has just carried on walking ahead with his face in the map, oblivious to everything that's just been said.
Fucking hell, brother.
Your brother's going to end up walking into a tree, isn't he?
Fud!
There we go.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Well, begone you with you if you must, and may the sea god protect you.
Go see.
You're gonna need it.
Oh, I see.
I frankly don't see.
So, I take it you're on your merry way, or
Yep.
maybe not quite so merry way.
Merry way.
In a
Yeah,
Well-
merry way.
Walking to a very small tree, just rubbing his face and looking back into the map and carry on walking.
It's the blind leading the directionless.
So, is your
Seemingly.
character holding the map the right way?
Yes! We're focused more on the map than the actual journey.
Oh, so really?
Yeah.
That's fair, dude.
My character is always humming and singing gently under her breath.
Okay, so as you're all making your way, following the map towards the haunted house, The journey is only a mere 5 miles, and as will be expected when parties go near such houses, you notice that everything, even during the day, is very, very dark. The clouds seem to be a lot thicker, more greyer, and you get the sense, maybe even the smell, that rain is going to drop at any moment.
Okay, I kind of had the feeling that it'll just be wolves.
Wolves?
And Ray's gonna kill me for saying that.
Yeah, but I can just like
Just
do some
weasel.
magic stuff.
So anything that your characters might be doing on the journey?
Fire pots in the air.
Practicing your firework display, are we?
Yeah. Just fireball up.
Yeah, but you have to roll to hit with fire.
I'm relying on other
I'm just
people to guide me in the right direction to follow the map correctly.
No. Why would I do that? It's funnier.
Okay. You walk along the old dark road, which heads towards the cliff, and you finally see a very, very old ramshackle house that looks like it might collapse at any moment. And what you see, obviously a very wooden sort of house like this.
Oh, yeah. So
Ah!
a series of unfortunate
You
events.
notice that the roof,
My
Parts of
character
the roof
kind
is
of weighs
collapsed.
about 600 pounds.
Yeah, we should be fine.
so the
I'm gonna
road
go
to the
through a
house
floorboard.
winds through the rocky coastal terrain, often offering a view of the sea below. Low clouds press upon you, with the occasional patches of sunlight appearing out over the water.
I turn my lanterns on.
A stiff wind blows in off the waves, carrying the briny stink of churning salt water. You notice that the house sits on the highest ground in the area, and as you approach it, a stone wall, which is generally sort of like almost like a semicircle around it, where the rest is kind of like the cliff. Now the stone wall has crumbled in many, many places, so it's hardly much of a barrier. You guys could like all easily sort of walk over it.
I walk through it.
I could jump over it.
Bricks fall apart at your feet.
I'm gonna just. I'm gonna go
Hooves.
past. May I knock on the door? Like.
Okay.
So you're approaching the door.
This is where I deploy my plan. I take the bedsheet out of my bag, fling it over my head. With a dagger, I cut out 2 eye holes. And then I just charge the front door.
Ahead of him.
As he's walking up, a bull in a cloak, a bull in a bedsheet, just runs through, straight through the door.
So you're going to make your way to the front door
Yeah,
to knock
nothing.
on it. You're going to dress
Just
up,
ram right through it.
Yeah.
go right through the door. What about you two?
Putting the map to one side, I am going to slowly walk towards the door.
I'm going to stand back and watch what he's going to do.
Okay. The order which I think will happen is Pharrellon approaches the front door and knocks on it. And after 2 knocks, you get the sudden sound of booming hooves behind you. But you have enough time to sidestep while he just
Yeah.
bursts right through it.
I will just sidestep it because otherwise.
Now, inside the foyer, puffs his chest out, but you can't really see it over the cloak. Relax, relax, spirits of the dead, for I am one of you.
I'm going to roll something. while you do
Okay.
this.
Do you want me to roll deception?
Yes, you can.
19.
I'm going to roll this. Please tell the listeners what I've just rolled.
15. Any
Okey-dokey.
pluses?
Right.
So, are the ghosts deceived by my magnificent acting?
Right. Before I get to that,
Yep.
I'm going to describe where you are. On the map, it's number 1.
Okay.
Okay then. So the front door that you just burst open, and the door is just now on its final hinge. It opens onto a musty, dirty entrance hall. To your left, a corridor leads into the west wing of the house. The walls are bare, and bits of smashed furniture, not saying you've caused this, lie upon the floor. Ahead of you, another corridor leads down the rear of the house. A staircase on the eastern wall climbs to the next story, reaching it at a balcony that overlooks the entrance hall along its north and west sides. The stairs appear safe to climb, though the balcony rail is broken in several places. Under the stairs at the north end of the hall, a third corridor leads east. Now, as you have barged into it, the door is obviously hanging off its single hinge, and you delivered this. The only noise you hear is maybe just like dust sort of falling at the distance. But then, deep silence.
I shall say this once more. Fellow spirits of the dead, I am a new joiner into your domain. 12.
As he's doing it, I'm going to knock on the door again, even though it's on
What door?
Just be like, and then as they're like, sorry about him.
Still no response.
I'm going to approach up behind. Can I use my divine sense? Within 60 feet, can I sense any dead, undead, fiends, celestial, whatever?
Okay, you try to get a sense of the area.
Celestial
you
fiend
go
and
deep
undead,
into
yeah.
yourself. Maybe reach out,
Celestial fiend and undead, so any of that.
but you don't seem to pick up anything.
So, gang, should we split up and look for clues?
Being the man of, well, time manipulation and time management, I am going to head straight up the stairs to go to the second floor.
Okay then. So just sort of pointing out to the map.
So I'm going up the stairs to
Yeah.
get to the second floor.
So obviously this is the balcony, sort of inner balcony, sort of galley area that you can see from here. So you're making up. Which direction are you heading?
I'm going straight up the stairs. I'm going to go to the
Left.
the left.
Down
go,
that way, yeah?
Go towards this room here, the room number 12 that's marked with a cross. That was what we were told to go and find. So I'm heading straight there, being as like I want to manage my time better.
Okay, so I'll get back to your character. What would you like your character to do?
I might have to follow you, because Zappad's probably going to get himself in some danger.
I suppose.
But I'd be like,
I'm going to then turn to my brother and suggest we should follow them.
At this time, as she says, we should follow them, I've started walking down towards number 9,
Okay.
which
then.
appears to be a bathroom.
which is north of his current location.
Yes. I have a big sword on a stick. I'll be fine.
I'm going to follow them.
Zataz.
Yeah.
That is how I pronounce the name, yeah? Zataz.
Correct.
Please can you roll for me? Please make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Total of 16.
Till 16. Right. Please. You go up the steps, and as you take the turn, you kind of realise that this, and although that you've succeeded in the dex check, you put your foot there, but then your instinct tells you to quickly jump.
So it's like
You
a loose
realise that's quite
floorboard.
unstable.
Oh, it's like a loose floorboard or something.
Yeah, you realise it's really
Good
unstable.
thing I didn't go upstairs.
You were following me, weren't you?
Yeah, but I probably would have seen you do that.
So you obviously would have seen him thinking,
Yeah.
oh gosh, because there was a bit of a creak.
I could jump that, no question, no problem. With my goat legs!
I probably could make it over.
Okay. Well, what I'll do is, so you three are making it to
You were
room
following-
12.
Were you following him?
No, she was
I
following
said
me.
to follow you guys.
Alright, so he's...
Okay, so in this room, rubbish is scattered around what was once a fine guest bedroom. There is evidence of rodent infestation and webs hang in the corners. A four-poster bed stands against the wall opposite the fireplace. Its woodwork is worm-ridden, and the curtains that once screened the bed are torn and stained. There is no bed linen, but the bed is mostly intact.
Looking at the map, I'm going to coordinate with where the X was written
Mm-hmm.
and look around that area of the room.
Okay then. Would you like to make a check of some sort? Anything search related?
That would be perception, wouldn't it?
So while he's doing that, what's I'll get back to your character.
What else was in the room? It's just a bed, isn't it?
I'm going to stay alert. Because it seems too easy for a haunted
It's
house.
a bed and a cupboard, isn't it, in this room?
Yeah. There's a four-poster bed.
My
There's a fireplace.
paladin senses
Uh,
are tingling.
I'm going to go look under the bed.
Okay then. So you're.
I'm gonna
standing
be like-
watch. You're looking under the bed. You're.
Generally looking around where the X was in the room.
Okay then. You look under the bed. There's nothing except dust and cobwebs. You have a quick look around. What did you roll?
17.
17. That's a good roll. Right then, as you sort of explore the area, you notice that some part of the flooring is a little bit softer than others. You know, it's almost like it's
A loose floor.
on its way of it's you get the sense that it can be moved. That part of the wood.
I'll try and move it or try and pry it open
Okay then.
with my dagger or my quarterstaff.
So, as you pry it, you manage to remove it, and when you look inside, it's hollowed out, but there doesn't seem to be anything there at all. Would you like to make a perception roll for me, please?
22.
You get the feeling that someone has already obviously taken it, that something was there and it was quite recent as well. Let's roll the dice.
11.
That's it. Okay. Minos.
As he was heading towards number 9, because it was the direction right in front of him.
Right then, you are walking into a kitchen. This
Ooh.
kitchen is dirty and damp, with patches of grey mould and cobwebs on the floor, walls and ceiling. In the southwest corner is some iron cooking equipment with a chimney above. Next to it, under the window, is a cracked and discoloured stone sink. To the right of the sink, a small closed wooden cupboard is fixed to the wall about 5 feet above.
Okay, so I couldn't find anything about those footprints. I am going to try the stairs.
Okay then.
Consider, okay, so for context, my character is 7 foot tall and about 500-600 pounds.
Are you still wearing your outfit?
Yes.
What about the lantern? Did you have your lantern?
Yes, my lanterns are on underneath the cloak, giving me a ghostly apparition.
So while you're making your way up the stairs,
I thought it was down the stairs.
Up.
up the stairs.
Okay, so up the stairs.
So you're still on the ground floor. So
I'm not trying to be careful because I'm heavy and I have hooves.
So does Ariadne, but...
I'm about double her weight, even without the armour.
Well, I'll describe what happens when you go up the stairs, and then I'll.
Okie dokie.
Turn
How
to
many
rest
of them do
characters?
I just obliterate by just... Snap!
Yes, you notice that the stairs are quite mouldy, and even as it's starting to rain outside, you start to notice that even water's starting to go in. This house is in seriously need of repairing. So, along the north wall of this area, you've reached the landing, which is number 18 on the map.
Okay.
Obviously, you come from the staircase, which obviously extends down to the ground floor. You notice that the treads on floor 18 appear to be very loose and quite perilous.
I'm going back down.
But as you reach, as much as you have seen, there's another staircase where 19 kind of points to. And
I'm going to go up those stairs.
you're going to go up there?
Yeah.
Okay then. I'll describe a little bit more. So you notice that this particular stair is mostly collapsed. Hence that you can see that, the way it's been drawn on the map. And only the lowest 6 steps are still intact.
Okay.
And
How many stairs are there, though?
Well, there's only 6 steps, but there doesn't seem to be any easy access to the hole in the ceiling where the staircase used to lead to. So you can see, the stairs stop at 6, but obviously there's this huge gap
Okay.
up there.
Going to go into my explorer's pack,
Yes?
How high is this?
pull out a rope, take my glaive off of my back,
Okay then.
tie the rope around my glaive, and I'm going to just javelin it into the wall.
Okay then.
So, do you want me to roll...
Dexterity.
I'm going to let you... I'm thinking of a strength check. There's a kind of a reason for this.
Okay.
See, the thing is, it's easy enough
Yeah.
because it's not that far. But
It's to
obviously,
see how well it digs in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but there's also something else as well. So let me know of what your total is.
Does it count as a weapon attack?
No, just be a strength.
Okay,
Just
so
a
just
normal
normal
strength
strength check.
Yeah.
That is 12 plus 5, which is 17.
I'm going to get back to you with that on this one.
Ooh.
You 3.
I'm going to shout to my brother, look around to see if there's any prints or moving of dust in this room, to see if someone else has been in here and see if we can identify how long ago they've been in here.
Yeah, and I probably will have to You look for that dust and that, innit? Or if there's any like luck of movement.
Yeah.
As it were.
Well, would you like to make a check of some sort?
And I think perception. Oh. 7.
I got 13.
Well, both results reveal nothing.
Can I have a look?
You can do.
What was
What would
it?
you like to try?
Perception?
Up to you. Got perception, investigation.
I've got insight but no investigation.
Could they use investigation?
It would have been 1 better.
Mine would have been like 5 higher.
Perception's wisdom.
15.
15.
Yeah, but
That's not too bad.
Intelligence.
Although it's kind of not revealing a great deal, you kind of notice like slight patterns in where the dust has fallen, and also areas of the damp areas that they're, that also quite recent of medium humanoid sort of footprints with their presence.
Do I suspect that they might be those two?
Not specifically. You don't recall them walking over those sort of areas.
I'll just point it out to the two of them.
Ooh, interesting.
Ooh, interesting. There must be footprints there.
Maybe footprints, yeah.
Can I check over by the fireplace then?
Okay. You
I was
approach the fireplace, and the fireplace is completely bare. Whatever timbers existed there is now nothing but dust.
Go, Ariadne, can you find us more tracks?
I'm not a sniffer, though. I'll try again. No. 7.
What kind of seater are you?
I'm not a guard. I'm not a sniffer seeker.
I'm gonna leave that room
Okay.
and go into the hallway and see if I can see if there's any more dust that's been disturbed in that hallway. From between the hallway that has 12 and 11 along it.
Well, just outside.
Outside along that hallway to see if there's any dust that's been moved or irregularly been moved out of the way or something, like through something else's footprints.
Yeah, you can do. Would you like to make a check of some sort?
25 on an investigation check.
Very, very good. Very good. Because what you find is that there are 2 sets of recently made humanoid tracks.
Can I find out which way they've gone?
Well, both sets of footprints are both going in different directions. So you've got footprints that are going, obviously, going down the left of the corridor and then going down the opposite way. But do you wish to follow?
Yeah, I'm going to follow them. I'm going to call to my brother and Ariadne to follow.
Okay then.
Alright, we'll follow.
Please follow. I think I found something.
Okay.
Okay then.
On
It's
it.
a very good roll that you made, 25. So you don't have to roll any further, considering this. So you're going to follow the foot tracks?
Yes.
Right. So while you guys are doing that, so I take you're following him?
Yeah.
Unless there's
Mm-hmm.
you. So,
So they hear an unearthly crash.
I would say yes, but there's more.
How much of the house have I just blown up?
Well, what you've gone and done, so you're throwing your glaive, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. You throw it so bloody well, it's gone through the roof. So anyone outside could probably see this glaive flying up, but obviously you've still got your rope.
Yeah, so it goes tight and then just acts as a wedge in the
And as
hole.
you kind of pull,
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
yeah.
Because I'm not throwing my only weapon away.
Because did you roll was it 17?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, that's probably not able to cause something catastrophic, thankfully. Because if you did, if you had at least 20, then yeah. But not enough for something to fall on you to cause damage, for example.
Okay.
But you managed to get some debris.
So using
falling.
this makeshift anchor,
Yep.
I'm going to sort of pull myself up the rest of the gap.
Right, this brings me to the other thing.
My character being
As
bloody
you
heavy.
kind of, as the debris is also falling, something else. You have woken something or something.
I pull my glaive back.
Yeah.
I pull my glaive
At
back.
first, you thought they could be bats, that you could have disturbed a nest of bats, which are generally harmless. But instead, you attracted the attention of these things.
Strigas.
Oh.
Sturges.
12 of them. Right.
We've
What I'm going to say is, at this point, as there is a bit of noise being made, I'm going to make a roll.
Can I make one roll first?
What will that require?
An intimidation roll. I'm going to roar at them.
I'm gonna go.
That is 15 plus 6.
It's 21.
21.
I'm going to do a general roll regarding
Yeah.
that. Okay.
13.
Well.
Well, whatever. It'll be easier if you say the rolls because then you can say the pluses as well.
Yeah. I'll get to the result of that shortly.
Okay.
Now then, because you roared... and you guys can hear the roar, so I would say that you guys, at this time, because you are following the tracks that are leading down here, they're going down the steps and they're heading in that direction. And it'll be about here that you hear a bit of a crash and a roar coming from this direction. Now, I take it you guys are familiar with his roar. If
Ariadne is.
so. So what did I get this
7.
time? Okay, that's the highest dice between the two rolls. Okay,
How's advantage as well?
Oh.
so then, you roared at them.
Learn.
I'm going to make everyone roll for initiative if they want to be involved in this combat.
I'm gonna
If you
have
want to be. You're
I-
hearing this roar, you might think, oh gosh, something's happened. If you don't want to be involved in it, you don't need to roll. So, because there was 12, you rolled a 25 intimidation, didn't you?
21.
21. Okay, so I got
There's 12 of them. How many of them run away?
12.
Or fly away? I fly
Okay.
away.
With your intimidation, obviously these are tiny little creatures. They're
Yeah.
thinking, fuck, 9 of them run away.
Yes!
which leaves 3 of them to
Okay.
brave this giant beast with
Okay.
huge horns.
Well, I'm still wearing the thing. So I look like a massive formless monster with 2 bright eyes.
So, roll for initiatives.
So that for me is a 16 plus 2, so that is 18.
What did the creatures get?
The creatures. Oh. They get a total of 4.
Oh, Andy.
This is what's referred to as the Andy roll.
Yep.
If anyone wants to define what an Andy roll is, feel
It's
free.
rarely anything above a 10.
Pretty much.
So who else has been getting involved in this combat?
It's always when Andy fudges the rolls. I think it's just Jim. He said he's.
I've
doing
always
the
made
rolls.
it a
I'm not.
thing that I never do secret dice rolls. Every dice roll I ever roll is in front of the players. I don't do what most DMs do, make secret dice
Although-
rolls. That's just me. That's my style.
You were great at
Right.
Because then we know how hard he's fucked it.
So it's like 9 of them like
Just the cartoon.
Just this.
Alright, so
Because especially like how I must. Oh, sorry.
so
Go
I
on.
know the track. So we've got first is Jim with a total of 21. Then there's Sam with 18. Then there's me with 8. And then there's of course the monsters With 4.
And Zataz is completely obsessed with these footprints and is not concerned with the raw.
So you're going to carry on moving forward?
I'm just carrying considering on with these footprints. I'm not bothered about the raw because I know he can probably handle himself.
I know he
will tell
can.
you that the footprints pretty much end at this room, but we'll get back to that.
Okay.
I just realised something. I had an easier way up there if it was within 30 feet. I'm an Echo Fighter. For those of you who don't know, an Echo Fighter is from the new...
Explorer's Guide to Wildmount.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll read that book.
And what I could have done was make an echo of myself up to 30 feet away and then swapped places with it.
Yeah, but you never do anything simply, do you? You always
No, I
go
have
for
to
it.
overcomplicate things.
Although, my character's like Sataz, it's like, he can handle it, but it's like, fire magic I can practice.
In a wooden house.
Yes.
Oh,
Well,
God.
You never think things through, do you?
We've come here to investigate.
I came to
We're going to
Firebolt.
level the place.
I have come to Firebolt and drink tea, and I'm all out of tea.
Okay, so top of the list, is that your
Yeah.
character?
Do I see any of them?
Right, first of all, you're here at the point of the roar.
Yeah.
How fast can you move?
30.
30, so... do you wish to run?
But do I see any of them?
You don't see them yet, because it'll be... Because if you run...
Well, don't forget it's upstairs here.
Yeah,
So
it'll be about
obviously you're
the
down.
next rounds that you managed to get there. So it'll be next round. So you can do like a run action,
Run's double your movement,
unless
though.
you have a that's what I mean. So you got 120 feet. So that's
Yeah, but that means I won't
I
be
mean,
able to
normal.
cast
what am I thinking?
a fireball unless it's something I can do.
No, sorry, it's 16. Yeah, sorry,
Yeah, 60.
bad math. So you'll be just before the blow at the bottom of the stairs for this round if you make a dash action.
I tend to floating disc as anything. I did not. Oh. Yeah, I'll have to just leg it then.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll say that you're at the bottom of the stairs in room 9. Who's next?
It would be Sam.
Sam.
Okay.
You have 3 little creatures.
I'm going to, as I've pulled back my glaive...
Yeah.
Yeah, but were you able to get it in time?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what I'll recommend is. Right, I suggest it'll be like an action because it's the force of doing
to
that.
pull my glaive back.
But if you've got a bonus action, you can do that.
Yeah, I've got a bonus action.
Yeah.
I don't need to make my echo yet. So, with a mighty pull, how much of the ceiling do I break in?
Right. Oh,
Strength check.
there's a thing. Yep. Make a strength check.
13 plus 5, 18.
Right. What I'm going to do is
Damn it,
I'm
not
going to
20.
roll. It's very, very good. You're pulling a lot of debris, but there might be a chance that the sturge. Because remember, the sturges are between you and the glaive. So I'm going to roll for dexterity checks for each of them, right?
Yep.
And so what did you roll? What's your total?
18.
18. They got to beat 18. So the first one.
9 plus
So
3, was it?
Got a total of 12. No. Oh,
Ooh.
one of them manages to escape. So now, basically, you've killed 2 of them. Their hit points are measly. So
Okay.
you only have to press them,
So now I've got it
and they
back.
stop breathing.
I'm going to take a mighty bull swing at the last one as my action.
Go for it.
Swinging for the bleachers! Ooh. That is 19 plus 7. 26 to hit.
I would say that would hit it.
For 10 slashing damage. I overkilled it 5 times over. So, I'm guessing initiative's over now, for me.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'll wait until my next... Actually, is initiative over?
I say the combat is over.
Okay.
At the moment, because obviously 9 of them have fled out on the outside.
I'm
So they
going
can still
to
be
use
lurking out there.
my Echo Fighter ability. Is it 30 feet between me and the top of the
Yes.
step? Cool. Echo up there, swap places, and then dispel the echo.
At this point, I would say that you managed to make it at the top of the stairs. So when you
I probably would have dashed because I could move at 35 foot.
Yeah. So you two witness this sign of him damaging the bloody roof.
Fucking menace.
Father, what have you
And
done?
then, as I get up to this, I'm going to go, I'm just going to put my head down, oh. No fire magic.
Okay. I'm going to mention what you see. And we're going to quickly get back to your character.
And then I'll probably be joining him. Because I just came to give you a hand and I was going to run back.
Yeah, I'll go back with them.
Okay then, so you notice that within the attic area, well, half of the attic as it seems to be, which overlooks a magnificent view of the sea, there are lots of grimy cobwebs hanging from the walls and the ceiling, and you notice that the floor is covered with broken furniture and other rubbish.
Okay, I'm going to make another perception check just to see if anything looks out of the ordinary.
Sure.
Not specifically looking for anything in particular, just if anything looks like it shouldn't belong.
All of it.
Oh, I'm continuing the high rolls tonight.
Yeah, something does catch your eye.
So, 24.
You notice that there are 2 little lights, what appears to be 2 little shining lights, amongst the rubbish.
I walk over, though to him it's like you guys are just hearing just thunderous hooves. Duh, 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 duh.
Thunderous, you say?
Oh,
I roll.
that's an 18 plus whatever. You guys might have combat.
Okay, so you make your way towards in that direction, and you're gonna sift through the rubbish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just brushing things away with using my glaive blade as a a brush.
You discover a porcelain doll, costumed to look like a sailor. Its eyes are shining.
I pick it up, somewhat gently with the tip of my glaive.
The eyes, you notice, seem to be made of 2 pieces of jade.
I don't quite know what to do with you. I move it from side to side, but I'm thinking its eyes are following me.
It's quite a creepy little thing. Very well made, but very, very creepy.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to flick it off the end and I'm going to home run it because it is creepy. Plan stupid all the way.
You guys, I take you to witness this.
No, it's
Well,
not
he went
that
back
off.
to find.
Oh, okay, so no one's watching, which means do whatever you like. No consequences. Right, well, in that case, I'm going to let you make an attack roll.
Okay.
Bad sound. Bad sound.
15 plus 7. 22.
That's a very good hit. If you rolled terribly, I would say you would have damaged most of the roof with it.
Oh, god damn it.
So you hit the doll, and it goes. You want it to, and it goes flying out of the roof into the distance. Do you want
And
to go
it's
in
a
oceanward?
home run.
Oceanward or landward?
Landward.
Okay,
I ain't
okay.
yeeting this thing into the ocean. I can't swim.
Right, I'm gonna go check out what you 2 guys are doing.
Well, we're on our way to meet back to you, so.
You.
God.
Is that
Okay, so Zataz.
I was in no room 4, wasn't I? Looking
Room
for the
4.
footprints.
This is the living area. A door in the north wall leads onto a small patio. So that's obviously the patio area. The paving is cracked and overrun with weeds. Other than a pile of refuse in the southeast corner, the room is bare.
Karen, looking for where the footprints went or are going.
Well, you made a very good roll, and you notice let's have a look. Ah. Yes, you notice that the tracks kind of stop round about that kind of area.
Search for any hidden panels, hidden walls, hidden doors, or hidden panels of any description.
Right. Well, what I'm going to do is that I'd like you to make an investigation roll.
$25.
Oh, very, very good. Right, you noticed immediately. Okay, so as you kind of step into the room, you notice immediately that there seems to be what might be, this part seems a little bit loose, but you kind of notice it the moment you enter there, and that the tracks seem to sort of stop there.
Is it like a tile? Is it on the floor or a floorboard?
Yeah.
I'll try and lift it up or pry it up.
Right. As you near it, you hear a deep sound. Welcome, fools. Welcome to your deaths. Right. You three, because I take it you two, please can you make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Might I ask? I know I'm not there, but what room of the house is this currently in?
Is this magical?
We get
Do we
advantage
need to
on
make
this,
a roll?
Jim. We get advantage on these.
So
our race.
sorry, what was the question?
Whereabouts is this in the house? Just let you know, because I'm currently in the attic.
Yeah. Well, they're in the ground floor. On the ground floor.
Okay, I've
Yeah.
got a plan.
Oh, I need to lay.
I got 22.
So
I'm not
whereabouts are you when this is happening?
Well, I'm in the
Oh.
attic because as I don't want to risk the stairs again, and I have actually made a bit of an error. I'll edit this in post. Is I can only create my doppelganger
controlling.
15 feet away from me. I can move it up to 30. So that was an error on my part,
Yeah.
which will be edited in post.
Is this a saving throw?
It's a wisdom save. Okay, so what did you roll?
I got 22.
What did you roll?
I got 10.
19. No. 19.
Right.
I got it.
Unfortunately for you, both of you have passed. You found this voice to be incredibly unnerving.
Mm-hmm.
And so during the next hour, unless you are immune to being frightened, you have disadvantage on all ability checks. But you can repeat the saving throw every 15 game minutes.
Oh, that's harsh.
So,
I'm going to continue to pry open the tile.
Well,
okay
I'm
then.
classed as a fae. I don't know if that counts.
Does it affect humanoid? Because satyrs count as fae.
It'll affect, well, all creatures.
Okay.
Creatures.
Didn't.
As for me, I'm going to be taking the expressway down.
Oh.
Unless there's nothing else up here.
You're going to zoom.
No, is there anything else up here that...
On
Stands
the
out.
attic.
Yeah, other than doll? Cool.
No.
I'm going to jump up and slam down on the floor with my hooves.
Right.
I am taking the expressway down.
So you're going to literally go through.
Yes.
Okay then. This will count as falling
Yep.
damage. Okay. So falling.
It's like d6 for every 10
foot.
feet.
Yeah. So it'll be 20 feet.
Okay, 2d6 damage.
Okay. Okay.
7 damage, that's not bad. Oh, I need to get my counter actually.
Okay. So where you end up. Boom, 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 boom.
Shake the room.
Let me just check. Do I need to check a second thing? No, you're fine.
So how much damage was it?
7. 7. So you've gone from the attic down to there, down to there. Basically, you ended up, I will say, in room 10.
Room 10. Okay.
And so, would you like to point to a?
Was it a magical? Was it a spell or a magical effect?
It's it's the result of a spell.
So it's a magical effect.
Yeah, so it's saving a throw, so I had an advantage on that.
Okay.
You roll it and you just get 2 in it now.
Yeah. No.
Well, actually, it's not the result of a spell. It is something, but it's the way the voice is.
Ah.
It's the way the voice is. So I wouldn't say it's the of it, but just say it.
I want to carry on prying it open.
Okay. Then.
I'm just gonna ask
Would you like to point? Would you like to point to any one of those 4 spaces?
Me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any one of those 4 for me, please. There's a reason for it.
Any of those 4 at the top?
Any of those 4 on the top. Yes, please.
Let's go for where number 10 is.
Okay. Right.
As I just superhero landing my way down.
This is where things get quite funny.
Yeah, what do I land on?
Okay, right. This room displays the effects of damp and decay more than most. Mould grows in patches on the floor, walls and ceiling, so everywhere's quite soft.
I'm gonna fall right through, aren't I?
A large copper cask, split, discoloured and empty, stands under the window, with a small heap of crockery shards on the floor beside it.
So put it in the china shop.
And you've landed right in front of a set of stairs leading down into what you presume to be a cellar. Now, as you land down, right?
How much do my horns destroy?
As you land down, you hear the voice. Welcome, fools. Welcome to your deaths. Wisdom save, please.
Okay. 9.
You are you probably think this is probably your mother calling. This is how scary it is.
I'm gonna start just wildly swinging my glaive around out of just sheer panic, breaking anything in the room.
Right. So you're going to lift a tile, Zetaz. And we're entering into a new map, which I will draw.
I would say, do you guys want a quick break?
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, well,
Okay, then.
up his map. We hope.
Okie dokie. So, Zataz.
Yeah.
Right, so you've lifted away the panel from the floor, and immediately you notice what was underneath it is a mouth attached to the stone.
Is that what's talking to us, is it?
Yeah. And underneath that, you look down to what seems to be a set of stairs leading down into the cellar.
Is there any way to close the mouth permanently?
What would you like to? Did you want to try or?
Stick your stick in it.
It's been silent at this moment,
Oh, waggle it.
so it only mentions that warning for once.
Okay, I'll just discard it then.
So how are you discarding it?
I want to smash it on the floor.
Okay then.
Can I try and break out of that thing? The effect.
Same.
So I'll say that you have 15 minutes. So you can test every 15 minutes. So you guys waiting that long?
No.
Actually, what's going on with me wildly swinging my glaive in this very small, delicate-looking room?
Well, will smashing the tile have anything to do with the mouth stop talking?
Can try.
Well, you know it's responsible for talking. You know it's responsible for doing that voice.
Right, so if
So
I
if
break
you smash it, you've
break
broken it.
I'll break it then,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll let you make a roll again. It'll be was it wisdom last time?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be wisdom. To shake off the sense of eeriness.
You get vanished, don't you?
Yeah. No.
What did you get in total?
8 or a 10.
No, you're still uneasy.
Spooked.
Spooked.
Okay, so you've been swinging your glaive around.
Yep.
How long are you actually doing this? You're actually like freaking out. Well, maybe not
Until
freaking
I
out,
feel
but you're
better.
unsettled.
Until I feel better.
So you're wanting to try and shake it out?
Yeah.
So 15 minutes would have passed until then. So as you're rolling this, I'll get back to them.
How much of the room is destroyed?
You're making one hell of a noise. Are you actually smashing the? Let me just find it. The cask. Are you
Yes.
willing to swing at that?
Yes.
Okay then. Right, as you make as much destruction as possible within room 10, you split the cask and well, the cask appears to be empty. But you kind of guess that the cask was originally used to boil water. But apart from that, did you want to make a roll again? A wisdom
Yeah.
save?
That is 13.
Okay, so just by trashing the place alone is enough to regain some of your courage back.
I feel a lot better now. Let's
Okay.
head down the stairs.
Back to the cellar.
Just to let you know, I am descending now. The
So you're
stairs.
going down the steps. Okay then.
How rickety are they? Because I need to know if I
down
fall
the
through.
steps as well in our room.
Yeah.
Right, so both simultaneously. And okay then. Yeah, quite rickety steps. And let me just.
Because the
scroll
thing
to
is,
next
I can't
bit.
exactly tiptoe down them.
Yeah.
Well, you can try,
He
but
doesn't have any toes.
don't tell him that.
He's lactose intolerant.
Wait. I was supposed to make a joke about that. Lactose intolerant people hate me.
Okay, so this is the steps that you've gone down into this room.
Okay.
Let me read. Shoulder height wooden bottle racks line the north and west walls here. There appear to be no intact bottles left in the racks, and shattered bottles cover the floor. Against the east wall, at the foot of the stairs, rest two large metal storage bins that appear to be empty. But in the centre of the room lies a human corpse clad in plate mail. A long sword lies by the corpse's right side, and a large shield covers its legs.
That armour would suit my sister quite well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to start like trying to pry away the armour, the sword and the shield.
Yeah, I take it you are of medium size.
Yes.
Yep, it should be right. The plate mail is banged up, the result of brutal clubbering and kicking, but it's still serviceable.
Oh, actually,
So in other words, it's just like normal plate armour.
I could give myself. Oh, actually, no, that's going to be a good backup option. Actually, having a sword and shield.
Right then, I'm going to get back to
True
you on
weapon
something.
pairing.
Right? You guys,
Yep. We're going down those stairs.
all of you.
Him
Yeah,
first, though.
I'm first, obviously.
Zatar's
Yeah.
first, because
And I'm still blubbering like a little.
You're probably going to follow him down, aren't you? Because you kind of upset by the voice.
I'm just going to go.
Okay then.
Did the voice stop?
Right then.
yeah, it's just
Please
Oh,
may I ask what everyone's passive perception is, please?
11.
14.
14.
11.
I don't think mine's relevant, but 15.
Okay then. So I'm going to make some rolls.
I just say dum dee dum dee dum.
So. Right. As you can see, I've rolled some pretty low scores. So you guys immediately know that there are some beings down there that have been waiting for you. And your passive perception has prevented you from them taking surprise at you. So it's combat. But also it's going to be combat for him as well.
Right, so knowing that we're getting into a fight, can I cast a spell, like, before initiative?
I was gonna like. Whip,
As like a quick cast?
It's,
if you're a sorcerer.
I was gonna whip out my
initiatives at the
phone.
moment.
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah.
Nice.
What spell were you thinking of?
Gift of Alcusy.
It might be on your combat round, so roll for initiative.
Right.
Sam,
And also for you as well.
Oh, okay.
There's a reason for it.
Okay, so my initiative. I fluffed it.
What did you get?
4.
So I'm going to do
24?
Just because you get to add your intelligence to your initiative.
wait, how?
Time magic.
This is just for convenience. So who's gone down first?
Me.
It's-
I'm the orange one.
There's it you?
Yeah, I'll be second.
Yeah, and the frontline fight, and the paladin is behind the two squishy wizards.
That's alright, my squishy
Right.
Zatars in front.
I'll show.
What did the monsters get?
Right. There seems to be bandits.
Oh no!
Oh,
They look like Diglett. Sorry.
They're meant to be eye patches, but you can get the idea.
bandits,
Like
you
Diglett.
say?
Diglett, there's lots of eye.
They would have gained surprise, but your passive perceptions managed to beat them to it.
Here's the
And
fun...
also,
Sorry.
there are two well-dressed fighters as well. And I'm going to put one on
Can't
top
I
of the table, and one of them somewhere at the back.
Damn it, why can't I have Fireball?
Right then.
This is perfect.
So
What did the
We're only level 3. What are you, a bard?
the bandits gain 7,
Yay!
and those well-dressed ones, they only get 6. The Andy roll scores again.
the Andy roll strikes back.
You, however,
How many bandits?
no bandits, but
Lich out of nowhere. Well,
you
I'm boned.
might naturally think that because you were searching a corpse, right?
Oh,
As you removed its armour, there seems to be a swarm of rot grubs falling
Oh.
onto you.
that is a rock grub.
They're like little worms.
Like maggoty type
They got
things.
15, like
Little maggoty
maggots.
type things, yeah.
Oh. Okay,
Put
I'm
it
gonna
this way, this is
try.
the way it describes them. You know, The grub's appearance looks unnervingly similar to curdled milk being squeezed from a bladder. That's how they've written it.
I've
Gross.
just gotten flashbacks to the fermented milk. For those of you watching who are curious about this, in the introduction session we had, as a test for these characters, Troll's character ordered fermented milk, and it basically killed me.
It was funny.
It was, yeah. I could do that. I'd have to concentrate.
Okay, so
I'm not affected by the voice anymore, am I?
you still are.
No.
You still are because it was only just then that you had to make the roll. But
Blip.
well, I'll let you know when you can make the test again.
Okay.
Okay then. So whose initiative is first?
That would be trolls, as usual.
Let me guess, are you going to be
So what
keeping
does
alert?
Zataz like to do?
I'm going to step off the steps, move to like in the corner. I'm casting a spell centered here,
Okay then.
so it'll affect all of these.
Okay. So what spell are you casting?
It's called magnified gravity.
Interesting.
The gravity in the radius that I've just selected there
Yeah.
increases for for a moment. Each creature in the sphere, or on the turn when I cast it, have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay then. So con check.
So con check for this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, please.
So those
It's
are right.
affecting all of these.
So
Okay
it's
then. I'll
4
start with
bandits,
the.
2 well fighters.
The well-dressed fighter.
It's a con check, please.
Con check.
Yep, and it's difficulty of.
Because they're both these ones, aren't they? Yeah. So I'll start with these two.
So Constitution check.
Yep.
Okay. So first one, the one that's closest, gets an 11.
Failed.
Second one, oh that's bad, 5.
Failed.
And then we got 4
Four
of these bandits. First one, 4.
Failed.
That would have been so good. 6.
Failed.
19.
Passed.
Wow. 3.
Failed. So all but one fail. Okay,
I think
so
that's a record.
Yeah, 1.
wow. Everyone that failed
Yeah.
takes 16 force damage. I rolled maximum.
Sheesh.
And the one that passed takes half, so he takes 8 force damage. And all of their speed is halved.
Okay, so 16.
16 damage to all of them, except for the one that passed, which I do believe was one of these two.
I'm going to say this dude.
He takes 8 damage.
Right. This is what happened. So what does describe what the spell
It
does?
basically magnifies the gravity 10 times, so it literally crushes them
Yeah.
under the force of gravity.
This is what happens. And even the table gets damaged. And this guy is just like he's trying to contain his breathing, like his lungs are struggling to handle the gravity.
So yeah, basically what he did was he just literally waved his hand, and the gravity in the area just like collapsed and then it intensified.
Grisly. Well, it would be, wouldn't it? Nasty.
It's only a level 1 spell.
Yeah, but
But
you get the
effective.
troll rolls, which are the polar opposite of
Wow.
Andy rolls.
I did roll max damage.
Okay, who's next?
That would be Jimothy.
He's the one that's surviving out of Troll's magic damage of doom.
Yeah.
It's getting a firebolt in the face.
Firebolt.
22 hit?
22. It does hit.
It's too lazy. Do I have my stuff?
Skidoosh.
No. 3 fire damage. Bam. Rachel's fault. Then I'm gonna go past the satyr and just stand behind her.
Okay then.
Because I'm not being in the front.
Who's next?
That would be my turn.
Okay, so what does Ariadne like to do?
I can try, but I'm still under that effect, so I have to roll disadvantage.
Mm.
Right, I'm gonna go for
Well dressed.
this guy. Ah!
Okay then.
Yikes. With my rapier, that'd be about an 8.
Unfortunately, that's a miss.
No. I could try ramming him with my horns, which is a separate thing.
Oh, that would have been good.
No!
Oh no.
My dice betrayed me.
Still feeling the effects of the fear.
Yeah.
So, okay, who's next?
That would be Sam with his rock doodads.
Rock grubs.
Oh yes, yes.
What
Sorry,
check do I have to make?
The rock grubs.
the rock grubs. Yeah.
So
So
Sam's first. Sam's attacking.
Sam's first. Okay then, with the rock grubs. Okay. And okie dokie.
I'm gonna put those two fights separate.
Right, there's quite a lot of rock grubs in fact.
Oh, God.
There's like 2 swarms of them that kind of poured.
What will I have to do to shake them off?
Right then, basically it's treated like a normal attack,
Okay.
and so
So
it's
strength.
like get the hell off me, that kind of thing. So what you need to do is so just make an attack roll of some kind.
Oh. 9.
Yep, you managed to get rid of. So would you like to roll for damage?
What damage would it be?
What method of attack were you using? Like you're trying to brush away?
Brush away, and even like with my glaive with ones on like arms and back.
Yeah, so if you want to use your glaive like
Yeah.
that, so just roll for glaive damage.
I was in need of a haircut anyway. So that is 9 damage.
9 damage, okay then. So you managed to brush away some of the grubs.
A very close shave.
And so just that one attack?
I just realised I could have done something with my echo. Because up to my con modifier, I can have my echo attack things as well whenever I make an attack roll. But too late to do that.
Right now.
As
So-
my bonus action, I'll just summon my echo just in case.
Okay then. Who's next?
It would be the bandit.
The bandits. Yeah, sure.
There's 3 left.
There's only 2 left.
Bandit.
That's the different one. That's the.
There's the one there.
I
There's the one there.
thought he's the well. Is he a well-dressed bandit?
Yeah, he is.
No, that's a normal bandit.
There's the 2
These are 2 ones.
I've just realised I'm on my own, so I
Yeah,
better
those
not
are
go
2
down.
well-dressed ones.
Oh, so it's just
So
the
we've
bandits.
got 1, 2, 3 at the moment, and so you got 2 on you, and this one.
Rachel,
Yeah.
do you have cure wounds by chance?
Yes.
Okay, we actually have a means of healing.
I've also got lay on hands because I am a paladin.
Okay, the 2 bandits on you,
Right.
Rachel. They're both armed with scimitars.
Okay.
So first one, 13,
No.
and second one, also a 13. So both miss, I assume.
Yep.
And the one on you,
I'm going to use my reaction to impose a disadvantage.
on which one?
On the one attacking me.
Okay.
Oh, protective.
Right. Well, the weakest is this one, so it's scored 15.
That's a hit, but I'm actually going to use my reaction to cast shield.
Okay then.
So it gives me 18 AC.
No problem. And who's next?
Reaction.
Huh?
Be the rock grubs next with it.
Well, it was the rock grubs first. I said it's Sam's fight and it's the rock grubs.
Oh.
Ah, right. Well, we'll get to the rock grubs anyway.
Yeah, we'll do
so
it now.
because it's
It doesn't
2
affect this
separate
combat now, doesn't it?
combats, and Okay then. So you got 2 swarms biting you.
Yep.
So the first swarm, an 8.
16 AC.
So neither. No.
Okay,
So
good.
you get this. You just get a sense of irritation, as you
Yeah.
trying to brush them away and everything. Okay, so back to the top.
I'd be troll. See, I don't know what you could do.
Is this the wounded one?
That's a wounded one, yeah.
Can I get?
You're going to cast a spell at close range.
Yeah, it's a cantrip thing. Can I just start a con check, please?
Constitution.
We have...
I have scored 11.
It fails. It
Okay.
takes 1d4 damage. So it takes 3 necrotic damage,
Okay.
and it is now prone.
How do you want to slay him?
I basically like a little tendril comes out of my hand and literally leeches onto him and sucks some strength out of him, and he just falls over.
Clump.
That was sapping sting.
Clomp.
From the same book that the Time Wizard is from.
Right, it's Jim's turn.
I'm assuming those 2 that are fighting the satyr at this minute haven't taken any damage yet.
These 2, yeah. They've not taken damage.
Okay, so I'm going to move next to Zataz for forward.
Yeah.
Then obviously, let's see if they can take a chromatic orb. I'm going to make it fire. Fire damage. Come on, go. 22 to hit.
There's a hit.
I should...
Sorry, Jim.
You're not useless.
8, 12...
You're the
13 fire damage.
Which one?
That one, yeah.
That one, yeah.
13 fire.
How do you want to slay him?
Burns to death.
Just burn the head. just fall over and like... Because it's a... What? Diameter sphere of energy, yeah. So it's just like...
Okay. And who's next?
Would it be my turn?
Chromatic orb, go.
I'm going to try and attack it, but I don't know if that's going to do anything.
At least do 1 damage, come on.
Nope.
Crit 20 and a 1.
No.
And your horns.
Okay.
Huh?
Horns?
Try my horns.
Do it.
Probably 9.
No. Unfortunately.
I am like buggered by this bloody voice.
Who's next?
It's over to the rock grubs.
Over to the rock grubs. Right then, they're going to nibble you.
Yep. But buggery was that?
So outside.
Okay.
Don't ask kids.
Okay,
Yeah.
so rock grubs.
Ahoy.
2 swarms. First one, 12.
No.
Ah!
God damn you!
Once in a lifetime Andy roll.
Crit
A
20.
critical. Okay, now then. Right then. And so, first of all,
Yeah.
this is how many rock grubs managed to bite you.
Yeah.
First of all. So two of them are starting to burrow into your character's skin. And this is piercing damage. So it'll be a total of 4 piercing.
Yep.
So they're really biting into you now. So they're getting under your skin.
I've got another 30 health.
Oh, actually, sorry, I forgot. It is a critical, isn't
God
it? So I get
damn
to.
it.
So it's a further. Oh! Witness.
What did you?
12 piercing.
Oh.
Oh, they're really. Oh, you get the sense because of the critical. That's the way they're burrowing into you. They're making their way to your characters.
Guts.
Juicy bits.
Badoom. Yeah.
They're making towards your heart.
Oh.
I'll knock your sweats.
Minos Taurus, please do not be the next Inyango Meowtoya.
Well, dealing with them, you can use it'll just be like a normal attack.
Okay.
And so.
Go.
For context, Inyango Meowtoya is probably the most unluckiest rogue I've ever played because he has died in every session I've put him in.
Oh, what about that time with Asmo?
Asmo. Yeah, Asmo just got himself killed because he was an idiot.
Alright, it's the bandit's turn.
The bandits, right.
Well,
what's-
bandit.
Well, yeah, one bandit. Okay,
Powerless to kill.
right, so
The way for us to.
rolling.
Then just charge him.
I tried that.
Go to attack Ariadna. That's only a measly 8.
That is a fail, Andy.
See?
You know it is.
See, you're like an action
Who's next?
paladin. You're the
Sam's
shield.
turn.
Sam.
I'm just standing here.
Making my attacks to try and get them
Yep.
off.
You're our paladin shield.
That is 24 to hit.
Ooh, that's good value.
So that's 10 slashing damage.
Okay.
But now I'm going to expend one of my uses. My Echo is also going to attack.
Ooh, what does
Helping-
this do?
Basically, whenever I make an attack, up to my con modifier between long rest, it can basically make an immediate attack as well. So it's
Okay.
basically just going to be mimicking my actions on me
Yeah.
to get off, to help get them off.
Okay then.
Rule of cooling this.
Ooh.
And it basically has all of my exact stats, except for having 1 health.
Oh, okay.
And only has
That makes it
14
easy
plus
to stomach
my
kill, but you know.
level
That
of
hit
proficiency.
20.
So,
I just realised
oh,
what else you can do.
11.
Yeah,
Oh!
that's enough.
For an extra 7 damage.
Right, so what I'll do is, you managed to clear off half of them, but I'm going to pass the damage on to the other swarm.
Yep.
So, okay, that's good.
14 plus proficiency.
So you
Yeah,
got
14
more
plus
rock grubs to get rid
16.
of.
Yeah.
Okay then, so who's next on the list?
It is
It is the
Zataz.
troll.
From here I'm going to move out so I can see the bandits attacking the paladin. And I will throw a firebolt his way.
Okie dokie.
D12.
23 to hit,
Oh, that's bound to be hit.
and that's 7 damage.
7 damage. Do. And he's still standing.
Wisdom in it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, he was
So-
attacking the paladin.
Who's next?
Wisdom, please. Can I get a wisdom saving throw?
Wisdom
on that
saving
paladin-
throw.
bandit?
Right. Let's see how wise they are. Not being optimistic, of course. They're only bandits, but let's have a look. Okay. So 12.
Failed.
Oh.
Ah, 2 necrotic.
Two
From a Toll the Dead.
Did you roll a d12?
Ding dong dong ding. Ding,
And then,
He may be shaken, but he's certainly not collapsed.
Then move me next to Zataz. I'm just gonna sort of follow you around.
I'm gonna try my best.
I'll do my best.
Nope.
No.
Horns.
Wait, can I make a second attack with my
12?
horns?
You got it.
Hey!
Photos.
3.
Yeah, that ought to do it. Go on, how do you do it?
Well, I sort of like go, ha! Yeah!
Oh,
You headbutt him.
I headbutt him.
Andy, I
Yeah.
could have done something.
You could have done something. What
These things are smaller than me, and
Minus
I
have
made
done.
an attack action on them. Read the big block of text.
I'll read the big block of text. Okay, hammering horns, yes? Immediately after you hit a creature with a melee attack as part of the attack action on your turn, you can use a bonus action to attempt to shove that target with your horns. The target must be no more than 1 size larger than you and within 5 feet of you. Unless it succeeds on a strength saving throw against a DC plus 8 plus your yada yada yada, you push it up to 10 feet away from you.
I don't think that would affect a swarm.
No, it's just something that I thought, like, DM's discretion here.
Yeah, it's because they're all over you,
Yeah.
and it's sort of trying to imagine that, you know. So I mean, it's like if you can find a way to convince the dungeon master of this,
My echo will do it.
your echo. So your echo will be doing that.
Yeah.
Right.
After
okay.
it makes its attack, it will use its horns to try and fling some off of me.
I can make that a roller cool. And so, because obviously there'll be more than one way of how you're trying to get rid of this. So I'll let you do it.
Though it's not my turn yet.
Not your turn.
It's
yet,
just something
but
I
I
thought
will
I'd
apply a
mention.
disadvantage as well. So
Okay.
Yeah. And okay, so who's
Wait, no.
I think we've pretty much knackered everyone.
Our
Andy.
fight is done, but I think it's just
The swarm has to make the strength
it's the
check.
swarm.
Oh yes. Well, we'll give that a go. Guess what strength they are?
Minus whatever.
They're strength 2, so it's -4.
But don't you have to do that after you make an attack?
Yeah, I
It's
have
their
to
turn
after I
first.
attack.
So it's
Okay.
their turn first.
Yes, I know.
So, right. So blah blah blah. Right. Okay. You're going to get bitten by the one last swarm.
Yep.
That looks
It's
like,
a miss.
That looks bad. Right then. So. I believe is it going to be yours?
I think so, because I
Yeah.
think the bandits are dead.
Yeah, the bandits are gone.
Unless we want to firebolt random corpses for no reason.
Okay, so I'm going to do my attack option myself.
Okay then.
That's 10 plus 7, 17.
Yep.
9 slashing.
Okay then.
Going to expend another use.
Yep.
So my echo gets to attack. So that is 17 to hit
Yep.
for 10 slashing. And then I need it to roll a strength check. 10.
10.
DC is 15. So they are flung 10 feet away from me.
You flung the last of them.
Yay!
Would it be funny if they rolled a 20? Now I know this sounds stupid and it's against all physics,
Yeah.
but I would have said they grabbed your horns and did that. Tiny little bleeders doing that.
Well, it's not my horns, it's my echo's
But
horns.
D&D doesn't use that much
Logic.
of cartoon logic. Okay, so XP. Each of these bandits.
Do you want me to write this down?
Yeah. These bandits have
Oh, you doing it,
25 XP each.
Captain.
How many again, sorry?
So there's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
How much experience?
there are 25,
25.
and the other two are 100.
All together or each?
They're 100 each. And the swarm of rock grubs,
The two swarms.
2 of them, they're 100 each, so 200.
Pretty nice.
Would you like to make a roll to shake off the...
Yeah.
Well, you only need to roll it once, but I'll let you.
She gets advantage.
I get advantage.
So yeah,
I am free, baby.
So you managed to shake it all off.
I've got-
No more fear.
Ah.
Okay then.
I'm going to go and search the two noble blokies at the table.
The
to see if
noble
they-
blokies.
Yeah.
The one that you crushed.
Yeah,
Ah.
that's what I
Around
crushed,
the
yeah.
logic.
Yeah, they are
They're
very
swish-
similar dress to the bandits, but obviously they have a little bit more sort of bling to them. And there are some jewellery that they're wearing, rings, that kind of thing, and on their person about 13 gold pieces that you find. And what they have, each of these poshly dressed ones, they're carrying a short sword, and they also got a long bow as well. And the bandits are carrying scimitars and also light crossbows.
Can I take a scimitar?
Take them and sell them.
Yeah, we're going to sell them.
Oh, well, I'd like a scimitar,
Yeah, take a
please.
scimitar.
There's like about 5 of them.
No?
Okay, so
I'm gonna say-
obviously... Oh, sorry.
Do you mind if
Go
I...
on.
I'm going to say a little prayer for all the poor little dead bandits.
Okay.
Poor bandits.
I'm
What?
going to look around the room as well to see if there's any clues to why they're here.
Rightio.
As you're doing that,
Yeah.
the one that was attacking you, I'm just going to firebolt in the face a couple of times, because why not?
Where are you firebolting?
Don't you?
That corpse just in
The
the
dead
face.
guy.
Just boom, boom, boom.
Okay. Right, just gonna.
And then obviously I'll join Zapar search as well.
I'm going to search the rest of the room to see if there's anything important or why they were here.
Okay then. So apart from the pile of bodies,
And a half table.
in the cellar. Right then, this torch-lit chamber was once a large cellar, but it has since been converted into living quarters. You see 10 crude beds stand along the south wall, each with a wooden locker at its foot. A long wooden trestle table ringed by rickety stools dominates the centre of the room. Metal cutlery, cups and dirty plates sit atop the table. A cook's stove is installed near the table and evidence of recently cooked meal sits in pots atop it. A large ham hangs from a loop of twine near the stove. A sturdy set of stairs, which obviously you guys are coming down from, leads to a trapdoor in the ceiling above. And there are 2 wooden doors in the east side of the room. So you're searching. Okay then. So whereabouts are you actually searching within this room?
We'll go through the lockers.
Whereabouts?
The lockers?
Lockers. Well,
You said there were beds with lockers in with them?
Oh yes, each with a wooden locker in its foot.
Yeah, we're going to
Okay.
search those.
Okay then. Yes. Now then, the 10 wooden footlockers are locked. They appear to be locked.
I'm not in the room, so I can't monitor them open.
So is there anything that your character likes to do?
Well,
Yeah.
I want the plate mail.
Yeah.
But-
There's also a longsword and shield, which are also in good condition.
Yes.
There's an explorer's pack without the rations and water.
Okay.
So
That's another 50 foot of rope, and I don't need torches because I've got 2 lanterns on the horns.
but is there anything you like to do in that room at all?
Is there anything interesting? So I'll just add these. So
Yeah.
Explorer's pack times 2.
So you're doing a search or?
The chest, but
Yeah, I'm doing a search again just to see if there's anything out of place.
one of my decks is
Okay, then.
+4.
I'm really frustrated.
Like to make a check of some kind?
I will make perception.
Okay then.
Try it.
Ooh, that's a really good roll.
Yeah.
23.
Very good. Yeah.
18
notice
plus 5.
That there seems to be a crack of something.
Oh, I
along
can't
that
even
wall.
see the bloody map. Okay. Is there anything like else that's lootable in this room, or is it just the body?
Lootable. Yeah, well, there are bottle racks. And, right, unfortunately, it's mostly emptied, though one full bottle remains.
Anything expensive?
Chug it.
Would you like to make an intelligence investigation check?
I get no pluses to it. Screw it, let's do it. 17.
Very good. Right then, you ascertain that this bottle before you is a very rare vintage. And it's worth 50 gold to the proper buyer.
I know a noble who I can extort from.
Yep.
I'm just going to put that in my second explorer's pack.
The label of this bottle bears an image of a jauntily
He's
dressed
not caring
unicorn.
about that. He's not caring. He's just
But
pocketing
it's
it.
got a creature with a horn in it.
Yeah,
single
I
one.
have more horns than it, so I don't care.
Yeah, if you put it on there, it'd be a Triceratops.
Yeah. Okay, so I am going to go over to the crack in the wall you mentioned.
Okay then. It seems to be, gasp upon gasp, door shaped.
Can I see through the crack?
Maybe.
Like pry it open a bit with my new sword.
Yeah, you can do that.
Is there like a sheer drop on the other side?
How far do you want to find out?
Well, I'm just making it so I can actually see through it.
Okay then. Well, as you do that, you guys hear a sound.
What noise is that?
I'm gonna bull rush the door.
Strength check, please.
2, come on.
That is an 18. Oh yeah! Oh. Oh, it's you guys.
Brother, what happened to you?
Weird little bat creatures, a bunch of maggots, but your brother's fine. Oh, it's got some shiny new plate mail out of it.
I shouldn't really leave you alone, should I?
No, you should never leave them alone.
These footlockers, I want to try and pick the locks of them.
Do you have
with my dagger?
Oh.
Yeah, sure. Right then. Yeah. You can use your dagger. Now, normally you need to require proper thieves' tools to do it.
Yeah.
You use your dagger, but it'll be a disadvantage.
Do you just want me to break them open?
No.
I have hooves.
I don't care. Well, that's a 13 with disadvantage.
You managed to pry it open.
Never underestimate a wizard.
You open it, and there seems to be a coin purse.
Yep.
And inside the coin purse is 7 gold pieces and 15 silver pieces. But there's also like personal effects, like, you know, there might be like written notes of unimportance, maybe clothing, that kind of thing. But
Seeing Zatas pry his way open,
yeah,
I pull one of them out, walk
Yeah.
over, pull one of them out, glaive. If you can do it with a dagger, just complete wind up, slam into it with my glaive. So,
I
attack roll?
will make a strength check.
I would say attack roll because I'm hitting it with my weapon.
Yeah, it'll be. I ain't gonna add any further. That's a critical. So yes,
It is
you open it.
obliterated before
Yeah,
me.
there's coins flying everywhere, and when you pick them up, obviously there's 7 gold and 15 silver pieces.
I shouldn't let him out of my sight, really, should I?
I'm going to move to the next one.
Okay. Well, obviously it'll be the same kind of tests, and but if you guys want to, do you want time to pass? Do you
I
want
was
to
a
avoid
champion.
rolling?
Yeah, we'll have a little time to pass. We'll
Yeah.
open them all up.
Right. While it happens, I need to roll for
24.
encounter.
Sam,
Yeah,
just
no.
leave it.
Yeah. It's up to you guys. Your character's going to spend a bit of time
we'll
doing
we'll
that.
spend time getting the gold to fund our operation.
Yeah.
We'll,
But I'm
we'll
gonna
stay
roll
on
for
vigilance.
Encounter. You're okay for the moment.
Sam will stand vigilant.
You can. I'm breaking all of these things open.
I'm going to pick the ones he's not breaking, and we'll get through.
Actually, we could have just
So
lined them all
each
up
of
and
them
just had
7
them bull
golds,
charge them.
and each of them 15 silver.
I'll get them open.
So there was 8 we haven't picked, so it's that times 8, yeah?
Yeah.
So I just write, you've crossed it down, I'll write 8 times 10 on here.
Okay.
So we've got that times 10 in each of the lockers. I've got it on here, we'll divvy it out later.
Is there anything else in this room?
There's a hand on the
There's a load of dead people in here as well, by the way.
He's noticed. I am
Right.
going to mention that I did go up to the attic,
Okay.
but
then.
there was nothing up there other than a doll, which I disposed of by throwing it out the house. Creepy porcelain thing.
That could have come in useful.
Again,
It's
why?
outside. It was creepy. Its eyes were following me across the room. He basically gestures with his glaive what he was doing,
Yeah.
but it was like that. So it was like kind of like a semicircle in front of him.
Okay.
So its eyes would always be following him. He's not the brightest bull around.
You realise it was looking at you because you had it facing you, right?
Ah. I'll go get it.
No.
Walks back up the stairs.
Yeah.
Goes outside. Tries to find the door.
Right. As you walk up,
Yeah.
right, I will say so. Please indicate on the map where your character is actually trailing. So if you can just show me. So you're. Because remember that you've came from here,
Yeah, I came from 10.
but there's also going up there, and there's a trapdoor there. So if I'll indicate it here.
Okay.
So
I'm going to
there's
go
two
back the way I
entrances.
came because that's
Okay.
where I knew. So I'm going to open the door by breaking it and just walk out the front door.
Right, as you get to
One.
number 1,
How many bandits are there?
you hear something making its way down the steps.
Hearing this, I'm going to intimidate. I was downstairs behind me in the ground floor. I'm just going to let out just a bestial roar.
Okay, make your intimidation, please.
15.
Not this time, it seems.
Kind of fluffy.
And
Then again, we've
is
got
it
an
versus
antidote.
wisdom, intelligence?
I think it's like opposed charisma.
Opposed charisma. Is it, yep.
Oh, okay.
Right then, you turned and as you do this, you see a rather scrawny individual, and he's wearing a bandana. He's quite badly shaven, and looking at you. Although he doesn't run away. Don't worry, I wasn't looking in your direction.
For context, okay. For context with the laughter, Troll actually does wear a bandana and is
shaven.
rather shaven.
Right then, he's not wearing any armour or anything like that. In fact, he's actually wearing his undergarments.
Cool, easy to
He
kill.
doesn't appear to have any weapons or equipment on him, but the fact that he passed a check, he's almost like, easy.
As he's saying that, I'm gonna scrape my foot across the floor a bit. You have 5 seconds to answer, or you're gonna be on the other side of the wall.
Anything. What do you want to know?
Who are you? Why are you here? And why should I care?
Look, I came to this place after hearing these legends about treasure, but unfortunately I walked into one of the rooms and then something hit me on the back of the head and I was knocked unconscious and then when I woke up I was bound, I was gagged and shoved into a corner of a room. But I managed to wriggle free out of my bonds.
Okay, so that must have been the bandits my companions killed downstairs.
Killed?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. You've, are you here to rescue me?
I don't even know who you are.
My name is Ned. My name is Ned Shakeshaft. I ain't joking. This is written in the published book. Ned Shakeshaft.
Thank you, us being
Hang on.
children.
Is he nobility?
Well,
Because he's a big knob.
we do apologise. Your character is making her way up, I take it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You are seeing his character in
I'm
full,
ready to charge.
looking at this guy who's just introduced himself as Ned Shakeshaft.
Brother, why are you trying to attack this poor defenceless man?
He appeared out of nowhere. I don't know if I can trust him. Actually, I'm going to make an insight check.
Okay then.
2.
Oh. That's actually quite high. That's not natural 20. 17 plus 3.
Right. I'm going to write something down.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
You figure out this, and then if you find out it's actually bad, and you just charge him anyway.
I was going to anyway.
This is what you
Kind of feel.
feel.
Does that say buy? That.
By? No.
That were there.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Listen here, you underwear wearing pervert. Because only a pervert would run around in their damn undergarments.
I swear, that's not my doing. They took everything of mine.
I shout. The rest of you better come out now, or I'm ramming this guy through the wall.
Intimidation.
I suppose hearing this, we will run upstairs.
Okay then.
Andy,
You'll run under
a crit
the wall.
20.
Ooh!
You see him piddle himself and he's running.
I am chasing him. Full bull.
I'm gonna have to follow.
Okay then. Seems to be like a bit of a chase.
Cue the Benny Hill thing.
I've got brilliant idea here now.
What are you planning?
Wait, you two are still
No,
downstairs.
we come up after we heard
Okay.
this.
Well, I'm just walking.
So you are here, yeah, and he stood there.
Yeah.
He's running which way?
Right.
He's running this way, is he, or something?
Let me think. He's gonna make his way in that direction.
So he's going that way.
Yeah.
Sam's running up the stairs. We've just come up out this way, haven't we? We've just seen Sam run up there, have we?
Yeah.
So I'm going to make this part of the wall here
Yeah.
with my precipitation red.
My focus is still on him.
Red.
I am chasing this guy to the ends of the earth.
So
Don't worry, it's not done anything.
no. No roll of call.
No, because it's to get me to divert targets.
Distract him.
Oh, I
Because
understand.
there's clearly-
He's red.
There's a clear reason why I'm chasing this guy.
Okay, so are you going to go along with this? It's up to you. Your choice.
I don't want him to hurt the guy.
Okay then.
You don't know what's
Right.
going
Well,
on.
in that case,
Because why else would the Minotaur go after someone? Do I catch him? Because I am full sprint at this guy.
Why, what's your
right.
movement?
30 foot.
Well, as you're going to be doing this, right, I'm going to let you make a test. As you're
Yeah.
focused in getting this guy, you'll get an advantage on it.
Okay.
It'll be a wisdom save.
For what?
It'll be a wisdom save to see if you get fooled by that. If you have suddenly your instinct kind of kicks in.
Well, remember, it's not the red that attracts the bulls,
It's
it's
the
the
movement.
movement. So a red wall ain't going to do anything. If it's a red cape fluttering around,
Oh, okay, fair enough.
because I know my biology.
Fine.
He's like, ruin my fun.
And I know my game's
I
mastering.
want my answers.
Kind of. Okay then. So,
Do I catch him?
right. For this, make an athletics check, and he will follow suit.
Oh.
Yep.
I'm following behind. Do I need to make this athletics?
He got a crit 20.
Well, you can make a roll if you like.
I'm gonna make a roll if I like. 22. But he did get a crit.
Yeah.
Right. What you see him do is that as you're chasing him, as he's running, because obviously he rolled a crit.
Darts into a room.
Yeah, he's kind of pulling something that he does have on him. It seems to be like a grappling hook. And what you see him do is that he's rushing towards that window,
tied around my thing.
and he's jumping out, quickly attaching the grappling hook to the window, and he's swinging out.
Okay, can I dislodge the grappling hook?
You can do.
I thought as you're following, you'd probably just be going straight out the window, just take it out with you.
Yep, I will.
Because if he's still holding on to that rope, he's going to get dragged along with me.
Why don't you just like full on pull him up?
That's no fun.
No, I'd
Bang
like to
his head
think
on the
as he's
ceiling.
running, he's just gonna like just basically knock it out as he's trying to.
Yeah,
follow it.
just as he's para whatever down, I'm just going to knock the...
That'll kill him.
So? Basically...
Okay.
Actually, no, I can't really say because that's the metagaming. Never mind.
Well, I think as a quick Games Master's decision, do you want to dislodge the grappling
Yeah,
hook?
because if he's like gliding down, I'm going
Yeah.
to make sure he
I'll make
reaches
that a
quicker.
normal attack roll.
Okay.
You know, just normal attack
So like
roll.
cutting the rope with my glaive.
Yeah, so you're using your glaive, are you?
Yep.
Okay then.
Oh, that is 11.
Yeah, I'm going to say that's a miss.
Okay.
Okay. So he's managed to successfully attach the grappling hook and fall off, but you only managed to hit the side of the windowsill.
Okay.
And
Failing this,
yeah.
I am going to shout back to everyone else, stop him, he clearly knows something. Because an innocent man wouldn't have pissed himself and run away.
Okay, hearing this, I'm going to run out the front door and run around to the side of the building where I know he's gone. that
Actually, no, you didn't know that he went...
Which way?
You saw he
Yeah,
went down, but you didn't know the
I saw
grappling
him go
hook.
that way, so I'm going to head out this way.
I'm following Zatas because I think, what the fuck's going on? I'm not.
I'm just going to head out.
How
Okay,
high
then.
up is this building?
how
Or
high up?
from the first floor, anyway. From
Let's
the
have
upper
a look.
floor.
Actually, if you heal me, I can just follow him out.
It's kind of like 10 feet per level.
Alright, how much do you need?
Well, I'm on 18 out of 41. Just use Cure Wounds.
You can use Cure Wounds.
Because I will follow him out because he knows something.
D8, isn't it?
Yeah,
Only one.
I think it's D8 plus Wisdom. Or Charisma in your case.
Is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's your,
I don't play
it's
Paladins.
your spell casting modifier, which is great from
What should be 6?
T8, yeah, plus your spell casting modifier.
7. No, 5. 4 plus 5, 9.
You're back to 27.
Yep.
No, you could manage with that.
I'm going to follow him out the window.
So you're going to jump out the window?
Yeah.
Okay.
In what way? You jumping,
So-
jumping, or you gonna like try to see if you can land on him?
Both.
So
I should have
this
just
is
said yes.
falling damage.
Yep.
So it'll be 4.
Okay.
You didn't need that cure.
So you see that he's sort of running. You say you're running out to the...
I'm running out and around.
Yeah? Is it the front door?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay then. So you can also see him run as well.
Will I be able to see him? 'Cause I'm following him
He's
as well.
following me.
Yeah?
How
You see him as well?
Before anything happens, how far away is he from me?
Well, I'm going to say, this is just for convenience, about 50 feet.
Oh, I'm going to cast a spell on him actually as well.
Why, what are you doing?
So
Can I have a...
Let
Oh,
Jim do
okay.
I was
what
gonna-
he wants.
Well, I was just gonna go firebolt.
Oh, I know what you're doing.
Carrot, no,
Nope.
I miss.
Can I have
He
a
flies
con check-
over his shoulder.
Can I have a con check from him, please?
Constitution. That's... oh, sorry. 12.
Okay.
He fails. He takes 2 damage and falls prone.
So what was it that you actually casted?
Sapping Sting. I sap the vitality of a creature in range.
Yeah.
They take they fail the con check. They take the necrotic damage and fall immediately prone. So
Yeah,
he's not
so-
running. He's not running anywhere now.
I am
So what
placing
you
my
see
hoof on
is
him.
he's kind of like legging it, and then suddenly he feels a sting like, oh,
It's like a lash that comes out from my hand
yeah.
that stings
And then
him.
you see him sort of like stagger
It's
for a couple of
basically-
seconds, and then plump.
It's basically like he just got tasered.
Yeah, I try
So,
cross.
I'm going to put my hoof on him so he won't wriggle away. No, on his, like, back, because I think he
On his back,
fell
yeah?
face
Okay,
first.
then.
Just
Not on his neck.
Just holding him down.
talk now.
We have rope, brother.
I'm
Intimidate?
heavier.
That's a funny time. Like, yeah.
Can I get advantage? Because I'm literally pressing him to the
Yeah,
floor.
of course.
Ooh, cool. Ooh.
Oh,
I did roll a 16, so
know.
that would be 22.
yeah. Okay, I'll talk. What do you want to know?
Like I said, what are you doing here? Who are you? And why do you seem to be acting the decoy?
All right. I'll tell you.
Because you're still upstairs, aren't you, Ray?
Yeah, probably.
Just watching out the window, like.
I
Probably
turned
gonna
to
turn
her,
around.
I was saying this, search the manor, there might be more.
I will tell you. Okay. This place. I've been acting as a decoy to keep you away from the secret that this house has.
So you were behind that voice then?
Voice? What voice?
The one that said, welcome to your death.
No. That wasn't me. That was a spell that was laid on there.
I pressed down a little bit harder.
I'm telling the truth. That spell was created by San Belay. Oh, damn it! I should have said his name.
San Belay.
Yes.
I pressed down a little bit harder.
Okay.
Tell me who San Belay is.
San Belay, he's a wizard. He's a wizard that's been running the operations underneath the Saltmarsh house.
Operations, you say?
Smuggling. We've
I
been
tie him
keeping
up.
contraband.
I tie him up. Well, and I actually hog tie him.
Yeah.
So, wrists together, tied to his ankles.
Okay, you tied him.
So, I now lift him up, looking him eye to eye. You're a bandit then.
Well,
And I let out a
I'll
very...
use a more politer term.
I use a very, aggravated snort.
So you're a Minotaur then?
Obviously.
No, I'm in.
Well, I wonder if your horns may fetch a hefty price.
I punch him. Straight in the face.
Oh,
I'm gonna go back in.
days. You busted my beautiful days.
Give me a good reason why I shouldn't throw you into the sea.
I could tell you where all the treasure is being kept. And the contraband and where the secret quarters are.
Tell me now.
Okay. Well, when you go down to the cellar, right, and when you look to the left as you go down, you notice that there is a barred door, and on the door there's the word danger scrawled on it.
I'm going to intimidate him again. I'm guessing advantage because I'm literally in his face, holding him up in a hog-tied manner.
Make the roll.
That is 16. 2.
I swear I'm telling the truth. This place is a cover-up for the smugglers.
Okay, he's very fuming now, finding out this guy's a bandit, and bandits basically killed our mother. I'm gonna wind my arm back, go to the closest point of the ledge overlooking the sea, wind my arm back, and let it rip. Or yeet!
this. Throw him out into the ocean because all filthy bandits deserve to die.
As you do, I want to do one thing. I'm just going to firebolt
Firebolt.
Andy. As he's flying, I'm going to firebolt him.
You're going to fire up.
Hot shot, bang!
Well, you gave him a Viking funeral, let's put it this way.
8 fire damage, yeah. As he's firing, I'm just going, BAM!
So you see
Shut.
this little campfire floating on the top of the sea.
Are you duck hunting or clay vision shooting?
Mine's
what
clay
I'm gonna
bandu
do
shooting.
is I'm just gonna spit where he was as well.
Okay.
Because
I'm going back in to
Well, after this, I'm going
go back in.
I'm gonna follow him in.
Yeah.
I'm just going to make my way back to the top of the stairs and see what's going on. I'm going to try and find them and see what the
My character's
hell's
going to
going
take
on.
the opportunity to practice his
Door.
fire smells.
In the cellar, marked with danger.
Surely
More bandits.
Surely you could get us through that, no problem.
Yes. I say we don't kill them, though.
Why not? They're bandits.
We tie them up and have them rot in prison. We need the proof of their what's that word for banditry? It's like P something.
Piracy?
Yeah, let's go with piracy.
Well, they are
They're
put
smuggling.
me into the sea. I suppose, yes, you
They're
are right, brother.
smugglery.
Even monsters such as they deserve the chance to redeem themselves in the gods' eyes.
The one that gave me the runaround, unfortunately, won't share in their fate.
Let's just say he's a bit crispy.
The less I know, the better I feel.
So what are you guys willing to do?
Do you go back down to the cellar again?
Yep.
Okay then.
Go from that danger door.
Right.
I'm going to goring rush the door, as if I get at least 20 foot of movement while sprinting, I can make an attack. This attack, if I can get my bloody page up.
Might as well.
Goring rush. Immediately after you use the dash action on your turn, I can make a melee attack with my horns. Okay, so. Instead of making an armed strike, I can use my horns, which are d6 plus strength, as bludgeoning damage. Oh. That's not great, that's only 11.
Okay, you run towards the door and then doing.
Okay,
Not so much as a budge.
I'll back off.
You guys?
I'll cast Firebolt on the door.
I'm going to join him in cast firebolt.
Let's cast Firebolt on the door.
No.
I got
Advantage. 'Cause it's just a door, really.
23.
You
Oh wait,
got
shouldn't have I
23?
got advantage then?
18.
If it was just a door. I did hear that, Andy.
I got 23.
Next time. Next time.
Okay.
I got
What's done is done.
I got that without an advantage. So
Fair.
18.
Okay then.
We're just going
So
to
roll
fire
your
the
damage.
I got 3 fire damage on the door.
door. 5.
Well.
Just fire.
We're knocking.
Okay then.
If it doesn't quite do it, I'm making another goring rush.
I'll say the door is open.
Ah.
We open it with fire.
Well, you say the door is open, did
Well,
you just
the
burn?
door's open. I'm going to kick it the rest of the way.
Right here.
Like, I'm going to put the fear of whatever god... Actually, I know what I'm going to say to them.
What?
Pick a god and pray. I'm going to shout that as soon as I kick in the door. Pick a god and pray.
And there's no one in there.
No, because it's obviously a staircase down or whatever, or a hallway. My voice is going to echo. Pick a god and pray. Still is one of the best crit quotes in all of Fire Emblem. Why does Frederick have to be your Jagan?
In this room, light spilling in from the large room. Belly shows that the chamber is only about 12 feet across and the corners are filled with shadow. What little you can see is dingy and dirty.
I've got lanterns, which are still on.
Don't you mean dingy?
And these are the bullseye lanterns. I Actually, I should not do that.
Your lanterns illuminate 12 skeletons that animate. Initiative checks,
Andy,
please.
Fucking.
on seeing them, can I just turn undead?
Only on your...
Ah.
Sorry,
Roll high.
you
Roll
gotta do
high.
Yeah. It's combat.
God damn it.
Okay,
Oh, for God's
so that's
sake.
for me 11 plus
You get.
13.
28.
Rolled a 20!
I rolled a 20 on initiative.
Sam, what did you get?
I got 16. Skeletons got 16.
13.
Hey, nice. 20.
Fuck's sake. Why do all of your characters go first? It was a running joke for a reason.
I've had it rolling a 20. How many skeletons? 12.
Yeah, 12 skeletons.
Spooky,
yeah.
scary
And
skeleton.
they're all in a small room.
Yeah. Yeah, and Sam's right in it.
Is he in there as well? Is Sam
Yeah.
in there as well?
Well, I don't remember. Did he say he was in?
just say he was kicking the door open. He didn't say he was
Oh,
going in.
yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
My
but he's in
bad.
the way,
My
isn't he?
bad.
I just cast a spell, don't worry.
Well, I know what I'm going to do. I kind of wish we were at 5th level.
Yeah.
to have
Just going to keep it
fireball.
abstract for now, so...
Assume
Yeah, it's going to keep it abstract.
the battle positions.
Who's in front?
Me and Sam.
Actually, I can...
No.
Shall I get my new favourite spell out?
Door opens down. Squeaky cheek.
I assume. Obviously you are.
Are we doing initiative?
I've done initiative.
Yeah. I got... Skeletons got 16.
Yeah, I put the skeletons.
So I'm casting Magnify Gravity.
Oh.
Okay. So what's the radius?
30 foot.
30 foot.
So
So
like
that's...
there. Does that affect everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I have con checks, please?
Something tells me Wizards of the Coast really do not playtest things.
Can I have a con check,
Because if they
please?
did, the Ranger wouldn't suck.
I guess, yeah. So what's the number to beat anyway? So
My
so I can speed
DC,
up.
my DC is 15.
15.
So... Pass, pass, pass. That's 3 passes. That's fail, fail. So that's 2 fails. Fail, fail. That's another 2 fails and 1 last. And that's another 2 fails.
That's annoying.
Can I have 2 of the passes? Can I have them to be re-rolled, please?
Yeah, sure.
Wait, what?
It's my chronal shift ability.
Only 1.
Okay. Want to tell the viewers what it does?
Chronal shift. Basically, twice for every long rest, I can actually make force people to re-roll saving throws, attack rolls, or ability checks
Oh, okay.
as a second level chrono wizard. So the ones that fail take 6 damage. The ones that pass take 3 damage.
Yeah.
And all of their movement is reduced in half.
Actually, I don't have to. I'm just gonna, for convenience, just gonna do it like that. So. Okay then. So who's next?
Jim.
It's not normal. How close are they all together, the skeletons?
They're very close
So,
because
like,
they're
right
all
next to each
huddled
other,
up in that single room.
Yeah, but how many within, like... If I put a point down, how many within, like, 5 foot of that point, sort of thing?
Well,
Well,
it's a 12
they're
foot room.
basically
It's a
adjacent
12
to
foot
each
room,
other.
Jim.
So, you know...
So 5 foot, you're going to get virtually everyone.
Yeah.
Because I can go flaming sphere, In the middle of them, I'm going to put a flaming sphere.
Okay then.
Any creature that ends must make a dex saving throw.
So dex saving throws from all as well.
For all of them.
Yep.
Aren't I a lucky games master?
Yeah.
Such joys. Okay then, so what number do I need to be?
15.
50. 3 fails. So, another 3 fails. 2 fails.
Then also,
No. Oh, another 2 fails. So
ends its turn, I think.
Last 2.
they're passed.
You've done all them.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
3 of them passed, the rest failed.
Those that fail will take 7 fire damage, and those that succeed will
So
take 3.
all of those take 7,
They're all gone.
and those three take 3.
They're still standing.
They take 3. They do.
Although, to be fair, it's meant to be on the end of their turn, but we'll just simplify it now. So
There's
it's
3 left, Sam.
Waste of time me drawing these skulls, isn't it?
Well, after Jim's turn, it's the Skelly's go.
Spooky,
All 3 of them.
skeletons.
And there's 2 brick walls in the way. There's you 2 in the way.
Bye.
You could say there's some ball in between us.
Go on, Andy.
Okay.
Oh,
At least get a
1
turn,
second.
Andy.
So these 2 are in the doorway, and we're behind them.
Oh, I'm within 5 feet of Rachel.
Right.
Hi.
Who's going to be the lucky one to get the 3rd one? So,
Alright, just have them all attack me.
No, make it fair. Share the love.
so odds, evens.
Evens.
Ah.
You got 2 skeletons on you. So first attack with a short sword.
I can't wait till we get level
9.
4.
No.
Because I just take polearm mass
That's
and I get
fail
an
as well.
opportunity attacks on one.
And the one on you, Sam.
Yep.
Swings its blade.
Disadvantage because Rachel's got a shield, doesn't she?
Yeah.
You had to say that after I rolled.
Ah.
I almost said something which would have been censored out later, but there we go.
I don't know how to censor things.
Was it beep, 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 beep?
Beep.
Did you get a 1?
Beep, 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 beep.
Whose turn next?
Sam's.
Hello.
Everybody goes before me. Because it's the paladin curse.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
It's a paladin dance curse.
I don't think I can scare the undead.
No, but she can.
I'm just going to take... Actually, I'm going to make my echo appear behind them.
Yeah.
I'm going to attack one.
Can you get your echo to whisper in its ear? Real estate.
Okay, so that is a 26 to hit it.
Pile of
14
bones.
damage.
Pile of
And then
bones.
my echo is going to attack another one. Not as well. 10.
You missed.
Aw.
That was a miss.
Let Rachel have a turn. Let Rachel play. Oh, attack on the skeletons. 16.
That's a hit.
Are you going to hit them with this paladin smite?
No.
Really neat.
That's plus my things. It's 5 damage.
5 damage.
She rolled a
Still
1.
standing.
I'm gonna ram him with my horns.
Wait, they count as a melee weapon attack.
She's headbutting them.
Yeah, I'm headbutting him.
I should have been a paladin.
14.
Because then I can
That's
goring rush smite someone.
Oh, right.
Ah.
It's like another 4 damage.
But no, Andy.
Who's next?
I just realised as a
Troll.
melee weapon
Oh, back to
attack,
top, are we?
Yeah.
I can attack with my horns. I'm pretty sure it's either unarmed or a weapon attack.
Yeah, I think it'll be
Let me see.
because it's natural weapons, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
natural
Do
weapons.
a cantrip.
Yeah, our natural
Fireball.
melee weapons.
Yeah.
Casting Firebolt on the last
Rachel,
one.
I should multiclass
19?
as paladin.
Yeah.
I can smite
Like
with
their
my
armour
horns.
scraps is going
And
to
that's
hurt them.
5 damage.
Because it counts as a natural
Ah,
weapon. So a
you're
weapon
still
attack.
standing.
Jimbo.
I'm doing nothing but concentrate on my flaming sphere. So at the end of its turn, it will do some D damage.
Oh, will I be able to do something then?
Probably not.
Must make a deck saving throw again, I suppose. But
So
So
now
go.
Now the skeletons go,
Yeah,
so
right,
it gets an
right.
attack, but then it'll get hit by your flaming sphere.
Right. Who's scarier? You're out between a Minotaur
And a
that.
satyr in armour.
you may
To be fair, this I am.
You're the biggest threat.
Yeah.
You're the biggest threat. So actually, it's a skeleton, but it wouldn't give a shit, wouldn't it? It's an animated.
Yeah, but don't forget, Andy, if it
Walking
moves, it
pile of
might
bones, so-
prevent.
Are you sure the
Might
boss
make
will be
Rachel
threat?
attack it.
I think
So-
it's the
Sorry.
wizards.
Yeah, but they can't get to you.
I'm going to
It's rearing
randomise.
away.
Oh,
So
okay.
for my amusement, odd and even, it's going to go to you. Oh yeah. Swing the blade. What does that say?
That's a 20!
Wow.
Cockcrow.
You wish it was upside down to a 0-2. It's right. So this is piercing damage. I got 7, 8, 9 piercing.
Yes, but can I get a deck save from him?
Oh right. Oh!
Was that the
It
what?
be a 1!
Was that the one?
I'm crying over.
2.
Oh, what 2?
5 damage.
Guess how many hit points I have left?
So literally, it was dead on its turn after its turn.
Okay, so.
That was a ferocious fight.
Oh
Well,
Oh, I
got
realised I could have
hurt.
done something funny.
Each of the skeletons, 12 of them, 50 XP each.
Got it.
I got hurt.
I got it.
600.
I got it already.
Right, so I think we were calling it after this encounter, weren't we?
Oh yes, yes.
Oh yes.
So, I do hope you guys enjoyed listening. I've been Frozen Neptunia, and I'll see all of you lovable people in the next episode. Bye for now.